Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I ran into another Grand Theft Auto article. This one, Grand Theft Auto expands and enhances edited censors, allegedly transphobic content. So now there's transphobic content, and I played Grand Theft Auto a lot, and I never once saw any transphobic content whatsoever. I'm not even sure they understand what transphobic content is, but we'll get into it and we'll figure it out. Um, the next generation release of GTA 5 has seemingly censored content apparently deemed mocking towards cross dressers, and transgender people. I wonder who's deeming this mocking content. The discovery of the censorship began on April 6th with a Reddit user who took to the GTA Online subreddit to ask others if they noticed removal of the interstellar transgender action figure, which proudly featured interchangeable genitalia from one of the in-store game fronts. So, looks like there was a fake toy in the game. I don't remember this, but it's been a while since I played it. Where looks like it was some transgender action figurine, and they replaced it. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, wearing a pink leotard or something. And then in this scene, it looks like just some normal space captain. They didn't even put him in a spacesuit. They give him like this normal. What a lazy, what a lazy change of costume. Oh boy. A few days later, Christy Cloud, an admin of the franchise and fan site GTA Net, noted further changes, explaining to Twitter, in the new generation of GTA, Rockstar appeared to have disabled the trans caricatures of drag queens from spawning outside cockatoos. This could be the following a plea from the Out Making Game last year, she added. I hope this provides comfort from anyone who felt these NPCs depict harmful stereotypes. You know, how long has Grand Theft Auto been out? And I've never once seen anywhere anyone complaining about any transphobic content from this game, or these apparently stereotypes outside this cockatoo's place. Never once. The game's been out for 8 years. It came out with 13. It's almost been it's getting close to a decade. The game's been out for almost a decade, and never once seen anyone complain about this at all. Seems like you're just making up stuff. I don't know. The above mentioned cockatoos refers to an in-game LGBT nightclub where some queuing male patrons would appear as crossdressers or drag queens, the later of which would be blatant caricatures featuring heavy muscular definition, clear jawlines, and extremely masculine frames. So I guess they were just like Randy Savage hanging out over there. I mean, that's kind of funny, but come on, that's all that stuff is just how like it's just kind of stuff that you're making up in your head. That you is the stuff that you really want to see in your head. That's not actually happening. Sharing a comparison from the original PC release and the updated GTA PS5 version of GTA, Cloud further details the model still exists in director's mode and at the moment, but their dialogue options have been removed. Presumably means the protagonist dialogue lines to these NPCs about their hormones, etc., and therefore aren't used now. So they took out all the dialogues. I'm sure they're planning to probably remove all of this. To clarify, she noted I specified drag queens as the name of the model, and the PC file labels them as transvestites. Don't intend to conflate them all into the same thing. As mentioned by Cloud, Out Making Games, a self-described empowered community of LGBTQ plus game professionals across the UK who aim to support one another as well as these aspiring to join the industry. So is this is there a Rockstar UK version that's censoring this? Did they have the handling of this new remastered GTA? I hate calling it remaster when they've literally done nothing to it. In the now deleted open letter originally published in September 2021, OMG stated that they have propped by Kotaku's own declaration that GTA 5 Enhanced 2022 release should leave the 2013 transphobic behind. Again, no one ever complained about it at all, ever. To the developer to remove transphobic elements from the game to have positive impact on. I can't even read that. No one complained about this whatsoever. It just. I don't think there was enough added to it to justify them releasing it again. So they're just making up stuff like, oh, we got rid of the anti-transphobic stuff. So look, guys, we actually did something with the game. As Carol Petit writes in Kotaku, unlike the other random NPCs in GTA, the game appears to purposely play in extremely harmful stereotypes of trans and gender diverse people to encourage players to be repulsed by them, and even to relish hunt. Okay, no one's being repulsed by them. They're funny caricatures. This whole game is funny caricatures of people. That's the whole point. It's supposed to dial everything up to 11 and just make the world crazy, because is it crazier than the world we're living in now? I don't know. I think GTA is a bit more insane world. The aforementioned encourage presumably referred to how players' characters can sometimes get verbally exchanged with NPCs, while most insults are generic. The drag queen NPCs can prop specific insults. I don't know about that. Since there's no real examples, I think they're more taking any insult just personal to them. Following the March 22 release of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, blah blah blah. Last year, we wrote an open letter to Rockstar game calling them to remove transphobic content from the GTA 5 new release. We were thrilled. Oh my god. Nothing. St. Cloud's Truth to group out. Although there has been no official announcement from Rockstar, GTA community has reported on specific instances where the content has been changed or removed. Before gushing, thanks and credit to Carol Petit for the article that prompted the writer to write the letter and all the others to cover the topic. GTA 5 is a wildly popular game with millions of players worldwide, and this change could have had a huge impact on the way these players see trans people. Thank you for encouraging everyone who prioritizes Rockstar. This issue, we ourselves are game developers understand that even small changes like this take the coordinated effort and time. So it seems like it was just a small coordinated group, and honestly, I don't think the mass majority of Rockstar players will even care. But it's small changes like this in games that change the way the structure of it, how writers have to tiptoe around stuff. It's small stuff like this in game that make the game realer, like, closer to the real world. This stuff is always going to be in our real world. We can't, edit it out like in this. Where in here, where it's more of a joking manner, there's nothing harmful about it that I've seen. I've played a lot of Grand Theft Autos over the years, and I've never felt it attacking really anyone. It doesn't attack, but it jokes around with everybody. There's no one's off the table like in South Park or whatever. It just jokes. These changes were also celebrated by Twitter on Rockstar Game Tester in English. Okay, this is just some nobody. I think this is a Rockstar tester. Yeah, so from what I could tell, this is just a bunch of nobodies complaining about nothing, and just another reason why you should really skip this, because this is one thing they're just gonna cut out, doesn't mean they won't start cutting out other things. And once they start cutting out other things, you don't really have the intended product anymore. I don't know. That's just me. I'd probably say skip buying Grand Theft Auto because I think the people that made Grand Theft Auto were long gone from the studios, and now we just have all these people attacking whatever's fun to be had left in there. I don't know. It's disappointing to see. Anyways, comment below what you think. It'd be nice to hear what other people think of GTA editing out content. Anyways, thanks for listening.